Hi, I'm Jessica Mullen, and this is your daily meditation. Breathe in and raise your vibration. Breathe out and release your resistance. Breathe in and raise your vibration. Breathe out and release your resistance. Welcome back to the present moment where all of your power lies. Breathe in and say yes to what is today. Breathe out and welcome all that is today. Breathe in and lighten up. It's not serious. Breathe out and let go of control. The more you let go, the more it flows. So often when things happen that we don't like, we say no in our heads or out loud or with our bodies. Our bodies get tight, they contract, they shy away from what's happening, causing pain and suffering. Breathe in and notice where you're saying no today. Breathe out and turn that no into a yes. When something you don't like happens today, instead of unconsciously saying no and reacting with your body, consciously say yes to it. Breathe in and say yes. Breathe out and say yes to everything you don't like today. The more you let go, the more it flows, meaning the less you struggle against what is, the more what you want comes to you. When you say yes to what is, it doesn't mean the bad things are going to keep coming. It means the bad things get easier and flow away because you're not pinning them in place with your resistance. Breathe in and say yes to what you don't like today. Breathe out and welcome what you don't like in the moment that something happens. Someone's bitching or complaining and it's annoying. Instead of internally saying, no, I hate this, I don't want to be here, I hate this. Internally say, yes, allow it. Breathe in and remember who you really are. Breathe out and ask, am I aware? Yes, I am aware. That's who you really are, awareness, pure awareness. That's what everything is made of. That's what God is. That's what we all have in common, pure awareness. Breathing in, am I aware? Breathing out, yes, I am aware that I am aware. Pure awareness, who you really are, allows everything to arise without trying to stop it or resist it. That is what you're going to do today. Allow everything to arise without trying to stop it, without complaining, without saying no. Breathe in and be like the pure awareness you really are. Breathe out and say yes and allow everything that is. Let everything arise without saying no, without trying to stop it, without saying, I hate this. Breathe in and feel the relief in your body when you say yes. Breathe out and feel the openness that comes when you say yes. You don't have to force yourself to feel anything when you say yes. 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 The language of enthusiasm is yes. And when you say yes, it opens you up. It opens your body. It opens your mind. It relaxes you. It expands you. It feels better instead of painful like no. Breathe in and notice what you say no to today. Breathe out and say yes instead. You will not be trampled by the bad things if you say yes. Instead, when you say yes to what you don't like today, it won't bother you so much. It'll flow past you more easily, and you'll begin to see why it's in your favor. Breathe in and say yes to the things you don't like today. Breathe out and welcome everything. Let everything arise without saying no to it. Pure awareness never says no. And you don't have to either. Breathe in and say yes to what is arising. Breathe out and feel the relief in your body when you stop saying no to everything. Yes is the language of pure awareness. No is the language of the mind. And if you catch yourself saying no and resisting, you're in your mind. You're overthinking. Breathe in and identify as pure awareness. Breathe out and say yes to what is. Allow it all to arise. This doesn't mean you're a doormat. This doesn't mean you let bad things happen. It just means you stop fighting with your cells and making yourself sick. You open yourself up to the possibility that the things you don't like are actually miracles in your favor, which they are. Breathe in and say yes to the things you don't like today. Breathe out and let the no's go. Everything is happening in your favor. It's all unfolding perfectly. You're in the right place at the right time. Now let yourself enjoy your day instead of fighting it with the internal no's that make you suffer. Breathe in and say yes. Breathe out and be one with the yes of God, of awareness, of enthusiasm, of love. Yeah, love.